Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is a larger, happier family what Liam's baby pitch for Hope offers? According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer might approach Hope Logan with a baby pitch. Will Liam's intentions for a reunion include a push for a family expansion? Hope and Carter Walton are currently engaged, and they have discussed starting a family. Carter has promised to be Beth Spencer's best stepfather, but he wouldn't mind having a child with Hope as well. Hope has already adopted Douglas Forrester and had Beth as her biological daughter, but she hasn't ruled out having a third child. Hope continued to be involved with Thomas after her kiss with Thomas Forrester in Rome caused her marriage to collapse, and she startled Liam by revealing that she could want another child. Back when things were so tense, Hope had no intention of having another one with Liam and didn't wind up having one with Thomas. Fans are aware that a lot has changed since then though. Liam is now keen to get past any problems from the past and resume his future with Hope. All that's needed is for Hope to give in and realize that she belongs with Liam rather than Carter. After his near-death experience, Liam has been very happy to be reunited with his family, especially Hope and Beth. Liam may decide he has enough love left in his heart for a new bundle of happiness since it is so full. Liam's "let's make a baby" pitch might easily take Hope by surprise. Liam might encourage Hope to have more children of their own rather than with Carter. Hope would not question Liam's ability to be a great father to their younger brother or sister, because he is a fantastic father to Beth and Kelly Spencer. If Liam tries to persuade Hope to have another child, she could reconsider, but it would be a significant commitment. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope will have to make some significant choices in the upcoming months. Stay tuned for updates on any significant developments and life transitions. Katie Logan is owed an extensive plot. This month Heather Tom, star of The Bold and the Beautiful, had a reason to rejoice. The actress Katie Logan recently celebrated her 17th anniversary as Brooke Logan's younger sister, marking a significant milestone. Isn't it time for her to return to the spotlight? On the CBS soap opera, Katie hasn't had a romance or a true purpose in a very long time. Heather Tom's B&B debut seems to have happened so recently that many fans are unaware that she was a recast. In 2007, Tom took Nancy Sloane's place as the youngest Logan sister. She was no stranger to the world of daytime soap operas, of course. From 1990 to 2003, Heather Tom played Victoria Newman on The Young and the Restless before changing her name to Katie Logan. Additionally, she spent a couple years on One Life to Life and All My Children as Kelly Kramer. It would be an understatement to say that Heather Tom is a legend in the soap opera industry, and The Bold and the Beautiful is fortunate to have her on the show. So why don't they take advantage of her? More than a year has passed since Katie Logan and Carter Walton's uneasy romance. Bill Spencer, her ex-husband, then pleaded with her to try their relationship again, but she ignored him. Isn't it time for Katie to attract attention once more? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, we will see more of Katie Logan in the coming weeks, but it will only be as a supporting character in the plot involving her son Will Spencer Jr. and Luna Nozawa. Naturally, when the truth about his night with Luna is out, he will need his mother and someone to confide in. However, isn't it time for Katie to have her own exciting plot on B&B once more? Luna finds a new baby daddy and runs to Remy's? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa must flee after Will Spencer finds her in her hiding place. To what location would the deceased prisoner flee? Do you recall Remy Price? Boom! Now that poor Will discovers he had an affair with a very much alive Luna, let's see what happens next. Liam Spencer assisted in identifying an address that matched the enigmatic text Luna has been sending Will. She gave him the mask that concealed her identity that fateful night after he had located her. Will was so inebriated that he mistakenly believed Luna to be Electra Forrester, and the rest is history. Will is now saddened and angry at being tricked. Luna must therefore locate a new hiding place. Luna understands that time is of the importance after Will threatened to call the police on her. After being hidden in her apartment by Lee Finnegan, Luna ends up at Remy's door. Remy was sympathetic to Luna prior to her death, thus it is understandable that he is shocked to see her. After calming him down, Luna tells Remy what has occurred to her. Remy is prudently worried by her recent activities and must decide whether to take the chance of saving her. Will she reveal all the truth or just a portion of it? To put it another way, Luna must conceive. Despite a negative pregnancy test, she believes she was expecting Will's child. We believe she tries to pass off Remy's child as Will's if she can conceive swiftly. Can she get what she wants from Remy? It might be a difficult task because, like Will, he is addicted to Electra. However, Remy can become so stunned and amazed that he turns into putty in Luna's grasp. What do you think of this ridiculous plot, B&B fans? Do you think Luna should have stayed away, or are you happy she's back? As Thomas rails on the ridge, Lee calls Luna evil and chokes her. After splitting from Paris, did they bring Thomas back only to make him worse? And was her mother's treatment of Liam the reason he ended their relationship? What will he do this week after finding out that Ridge retreated and returned to Brooke, marrying her in the process? Is he not remembering that no one can force Ridge to do anything, even though he has already begun to close in on Brooke? The man does what he desires. And will Ridge and Brooke's marriage last? Ultimately, no witnesses were present, and no record was signed. Will Ridge waffle again as a result? Usually, he rotates his tires as frequently as some people do. You would think that by the time they are 60, these folks would be well organized. Wouldn't it be more interesting to switch up the couples? Ridge might have waited to find himself before committing to another relationship. Taylor could have found someone else, and Nick could have remained with Brooke. What would happen if Ridge and Brooke ended up dating? Is Taylor going to experience broken heart syndrome once more? When he abandons them at the altar and is unable to make a decision, why do these ladies find him so attractive? According to our spoiler post, a few younger characters connected to our main families will be arriving. Carter contributes to bringing Daphne back into the story more as Hope and Liam grow closer, and the effects of that are felt. And there may be a character from Daphne's past who may appear, and have an intriguing effect on several of our characters. Tell me, Dad. Let me know if she is lying. After finding out from Brooke's mouth that she and his father were married, Thomas yells at Ridge. You believe that Ridge would have fared better with Brooke? Yes, he does believe that, so Taylor asks Eric, who will have to explain. Katie accuses Will, who is standing by his mother's side. My son was exploited by you. Luna, in some way taken aback by the rape charge, asks, What? After everything I've accomplished? You're a bad person. Evil. Lee screams while strangling Luna. Is Brooke Logan hostaged by Thomas Forrester? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes sincerely hopes that she and Ridge Forrester will get married. But her son Thomas Forrester is even more determined. To what extent will Thomas go to ensure his parents' marriage? Below are spoilers for what will happen next on B&B. Continue reading to find out. It doesn't take a genius to figure out why Thomas knows Ridge Forrester is reconsidering his decision to wed Taylor. Brooke had an unpleasant encounter with Thomas Forrester after landing in Italy. Brooke is not going to heed her daughter's ex-wife's advice to distance herself from his parents' relationship. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Ridge Forrester is under pressure to make a choice quickly. His two ex-wives want him to commit or kick rocks because they are tired of his ambivalent behavior. According to B&B teasers, Brooke Logan is playing with fire, and will keep harassing Ridge and pressuring him to call off the wedding. Thomas will be pursuing Brooke as soon as he discovers she is using her powers on his father. Eliminating Brooke from the picture is the best way to ensure his parents get married. She won't leave voluntarily either. It is well known that Thomas has a history of violent outbursts and unhappiness. In fact, Brooke Logan might be in grave danger. Will Brooke be harmed by Ridge and Taylor's son? Or will he even abduct her in order to salvage his parents' wedding? Will Ridge accept Brooke Logan as his covert side chick? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the CBS soap opera's Forrester Creations crew will return from Naples this week. It sounds as though Brooke Logan will be stirring things up while they bring their drama from Italy home. Below are spoilers for what will happen next in the CBS soap drama. Ridge Forrester will be under immediate pressure from Brooke Logan to end his relationship with Taylor Hayes and show her how he feels. But without upsetting the apple cart, how do you gently break up with your fiancé and go off with your other ex-wife? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge will attempt to buy himself some extra time by figuring out how to call off the wedding without upsetting Taylor. However, when their son Thomas Forrester appears, that will prove challenging. Thomas can't wait for his parents to exchange vows once more. Thomas will also caution Brooke to distance himself from his father when no one is around. If Ridge Forrester continues to play family, how long will Brooke Logan wait? Is Ridge really expecting her to surreptitiously see him? Ridge's ruse is only going to go so long until he has to call off their wedding. Given that he will never marry her, it would be cruel to let Taylor to continue planning their special day. While in Naples, Brooke made it apparent that she was done playing games with Ridge and Taylor. Brooke may be able to move on permanently if Ridge continues to try to prolong his separation from Taylor. Who should Ridge be with, in your opinion?